Hello. Hi, I'm Tina, the educator for Comox Strathcona Waste Management, for those of you who don't know me. And I am visiting my friend Jen at the landfill via Zoom. So I'm in my home office and she's at the landfill. And after our last video that we made together, hi Jen, good morning. How are you?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm good. After the last video we made together, I noticed I was still getting some questions for clarification about certain items and whether or not they're recyclable. And so I'm wondering if you have time in your busy workday just to answer a few questions.
Sure thing.
Okay, so I have a piece of styrofoam here. I don't know if you can really see it properly on the camera, so I was going to try to pass it to you and see if that worked, and then you can feel it. Do you think we can try that?
Okay, give it a go.
Here we go.
All right. Wow.
Yay!
Good job.
Okay, can we recycle?
So yeah, this is styrofoam packaging, and yeah, absolutely, at the bottle depot or the waste management center.
Okay, good. All right. So I also find that people get confused, even I do, about the different categories of plastic. And so I've got this big, huge dog food bag. It's crinkly. It's kind of like what a chip bag would be, or a granola bar wrapper. We see those at schools a lot. So I'm just wondering, here, can you have a look at this one and tell me what you think?
Yeah. Yeah, so you're right. This is that crinkly plastic or other flexible plastic packaging. It's made of many multi-plastics, and so that goes in the other plastics category.
Okay. So then this, I think I'm right about this. This is a different category of plastic. I can stretch it. This is the wrapper from my toilet paper. So have a look at this one. Okay.
Yeah. So this is great. You're right. There's no zipper lock and it stretches. So it's soft plastic film. These are bottle depot items and waste management center.
Okay. So we have to take that in. This is bubble wrap. So get lots of questions about things like this. Have a look at this bubble wrap.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, this is, it feels like soft plastic, but it actually goes in that other flexible plastic packaging category with the granola bars.
Because it has two kinds of plastic in it, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, several kinds of plastic. You got it.
Yeah. So why can't I just throw this all into one bag? Like, what happens if I don't sort it properly?
Yeah, absolutely. Good question. So different materials are made into different things, right? So companies, they buy this material and they make it into new products. So you wouldn't want garbage in something that you buy at the store, right? So neither do they. These companies want it clean, they want it sorted properly, and it's really important that you do that so that they can be recycled and not sent to landfill.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I have some earbuds. We go through quite a few of these in our house. I'm not going to give them to you because these still work, but can I recycle something like this? I find a lot of them in garbage cans at schools.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, no, you can recycle them. Same with mine as well. And it's waste electronics recycling. So the Comox Valley Waste Management Center can accept them, bottle depots, and some return to retailers as well.
Okay, great. Thank you. Gardening season. I've got a flower pot here from my house. I use them, of course, I reuse them, but when they're broken, can I put them in my recycling? I'm gonna try to pass it through this way.
Okay, do it. Oh, I got it. Good job. Yeah, absolutely. It's, it's clean enough. It's definitely hard plastics and it's product packaging. There was a flower or a plant in here when you bought it. So yes, hard plastics.
So we can put that in our curbside if we have curbside.
Yeah.
Okay. Glass jars. I get lots of questions about what we do with glass when it gets recycled. Does it really get recycled? So what happens to that?
So absolutely, this can be recycled. It's turned into new glass, sandblasting material, or insulation. And you can keep the lid on in this particular case because there's this fancy machine called an eddy current, and it flips the lid off of the glass. But it's nice when you separate them, and good job making it nice and clean.
Okay, thank you. Eddy current, that's a cool name for a machine. Beans, had beans for dinner. I want to know, I have a question about this tin can. This is a question I get quite a bit, is what, do I have to take the paper off of that? I think the tin can's recyclable, right?
Yeah, tin can's recyclable. Again, if you have blue box, you can put it in there. You don't have to take the paper off, but if you do, it does get recycled. So not a requirement, but you are welcome to.
Okay. Yogurt container, tons of these at school. I can think of other things, different ways to bring your yogurt, but have a look at that.
Nice. Oh, and look, good job. Clean, super important, because these are the ones that really don't get rinsed out and they can cause us a lot of problems and contaminate an entire bag, one yogurt container. So it's really important to keep it rinsed. And yes, hard plastic.
Okay,
Good job.
Sorry, got it. This one confuses me. It feels like a pool noodle. I'm gonna get you to have a feel, but it looks like styrofoam, so I'm not really sure about this one. Here, have a look at this one.
Got it. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so this one is product packaging, but it's like a pool foam noodle, and it's unfortunately it's garbage. Nobody can turn this into anything new. So unfortunately, landfill.
Well, maybe I'll reconsider buying things with that kind of packaging if I have the choice. Okay, so battery.
Good idea.
These are a big one, and I'm pretty sure these should not go in the garbage. But you tell us what we do with them. I'm gonna throw it to you. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Good job. So it's super important that you keep these out of the landfill. So don't put them in your garbage and don't put them in the blue box because they can cause a fire. But they can be recycled into new things. So bring it to the Comox or Campbell River Waste Management Center, a bottle depot, or again, return to retail, or a lot of like a Best Buy or London Drugs. They sell these types of things and they take them back. You just have to check them back.
Oh, okay. So there are actually quite a few choices for recycling batteries. Yeah.
Yeah, you can always walk in somewhere and see if they have battery recycling.
No excuse to throw those in the garbage. How about this paper cup?
All right. Nice. All right. So this is paper, carton paper cups. And so soup containers and almond milk containers, those types of things, these can all be recycled. But Tina, this is a great rethink one. If you can bring a reusable containers.
I have my own cup here today too. Okay.
That's awesome.
So does all this actually get recycled? I get asked that all the time.
Yeah, that's a great question. So yes, if it has been sorted and cleaned properly, it absolutely does. So our material in our area, the Comox Valley and Campbell River area, it makes its way to Vancouver where it's sorted and then it's crunched up with other similar like materials so that it can be sold to someone who can make it into something new.
Oh, that's what recycling is. I also get that question a lot. What is recycling? Yeah. Okay, but do you think that this actually makes a difference? Like, does it really matter? Does it really matter if we do it?
Yeah, that's a great question. I really do think it does. We're all a bunch of little cogs in a big machine, right? And each cog needs to move in order for the machine to function. So if you rinse your recycling and you put it in the right place, you're really making a big difference, even if it feels like such a small thing to do. And remember in our last video, that large landfill that we talked about and how quickly it can fill up, even more important why we need to recycle.
Okay, so if we all do a little bit, the little bits add up to a big bit.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. When we go to take this to the landfill or the bottle depot, how are we gonna? There's so much information. How are we gonna know where to put this stuff?
I can help you with that. So you'll notice that there's signage around, and there's actually a lot of information on the signage. So for example, it'll tell you what you can put in that category as well as what you can't put in that category. Tina, would this be helpful for your school, for your school tours?
Yeah, I could show it to students. That would be excellent. Oh.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
it worked.
And then I can show people what the signage looks like. It did work.
Yeah, they can be prepared.
Okay. All right. And what if people have more questions?
Excellent. So obviously you and I are an amazing resource, but if they want to go online to recyclebc.ca, yes, we are on recyclebc.ca, they can type in like a product category and they can find out, can it be recycled and which category does it go into?
Okay. All right. I so appreciate you taking the time out of your busy workday at the landfill to answer these questions and to teach us all how to be better environmental stewards and caretakers of the earth. That's really what this is about. So thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thanks so much for asking. I hope you have a great day.
Okay. I'll talk to you. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Yeah, you'll see me soon. Bye.